Are the Yankees finished? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, I watched Hot Stove yesterday, last night, and it didn't make me feel all that confident that the Yankees are going to add somebody before the start of spring training. They could, but it doesn't make me feel confident that they are. This is because of what Mr. Jack Curry had to say last night on Yankees Hot Stove. Do me a favor, though. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. I keep you guys up to date throughout the offseason and the regular season. Live streams are coming back maybe in about a month, so be on the lookout for that. But listen, the Yankees might be finished. And that's not something that I want to hear. That's not something that you want to hear, but it doesn't appear to me anyway that they are going to at least add a bat. Maybe they're going to add to the bullpen, but it doesn't seem like they're going to go out and add a third baseman, if you will. But Jack Curry last night, he did make it sound that the Yankees could very well go into spring training with a competition between Oswaldo Cabrera and DJ LeMahieu. Now, for the record, I've said this on the channel a few times in the past week. I'm more than okay with that. Truthfully, I am. I'm okay with them going into a position battle, right? If that means Cabrera could win it or Peraza could win it, then you know what? I love it. I love that. And then if DJ plays well enough to win it, then we'll see what happens. We'll see if he has anything left. Curry did mention that they are paying DJ $30 million over these next 2 years, so $15 million per. So he doesn't come by cheap, you know? So that leads me to believe that, okay, the Yankees probably are not going to add a position player. Now, he did mention that if they are able to move a guy like Marcus Stroman, which they are interested in doing, well, maybe if they could free up some money, then they would add a position player. And Jack said it himself, things could get interesting if the Yankees are able to dump Marcus Stroman's contract. But as of right now, nothing really appears to be materializing. Even the Luis Arraez stuff, I've been making content about that this past week, and it's been fun fantasizing about him being in the leadoff spot for the Yankees. I think it makes a ton of sense. I know his lack of defense leaves a lot to be desired, but I, for one, love his bat. 200 hits, 3-time batting champion, on guaranteed 340, 350 on base percentage. Great guy to put at the top of your lineup. Well, it appears that the Yankees really aren't talking to San Diego all that much about Arraez, at least as of late. They talked earlier on in the offseason, but not as of late. Andy Martino, that confirms his report that the Yankees haven't really spoken to the Padres since November about Arraez. But Jeff Passan is saying that the talks were, I guess, ongoing. So Curry, he debunked that. That's not the case. The Yankees and Padres are not talking about Arraez, and now Arraez has a pretty expensive, steep price tag attached to him now. He was awarded $14 million, or he agreed to a $14 million contract with the Padres to avoid arbitration. So he got $14 million bucks. Oh boy. I don't see the Yankees adding him now, especially at $14 million. But if they're able to maybe shed that Stroman contract, maybe they would. Maybe they would go in and try to add Arraez. And the Padres supposedly have some interest in Marcus Stroman. So there's that. But yeah, as of right now, guys, it doesn't really look like much is happening. Curry did mention Jorge Polanco, and last year Polanco, he struggled with injuries and had a 650 OPS. 2023 Polanco had like a 780 OPS, so that was great. But that doesn't really knock my socks off either. That's not the sexiest of moves for them to add Polanco, but not a bad ball player when healthy. It's just he has struggled with injuries in recent years. We'll see what happens, though. It does sound like that they're done. And, this pipe dream, I guess now it seems like Arise was a pipe dream from the jump, from the start. And that does kind of suck a little bit. Curry never mentioned anything about Oswaldo Cabrera, so Brendan Cuddy of The Athletic bringing up that teams have contacted the Yankees about Cabrera's availability. Curry did not mention anything about that last night on Yankees Hot Stove. So, which doesn't shock me because the Yankees probably just are not interested in moving him. And why would you be when the kid, it seems like he's a really good part-time player. I looked at his numbers. When it seemed like when he lost some playing time, he played better. Maybe it's just motivation. Who knows? I wouldn't move him. I would keep him. He's under team control, I believe, for 4 more years. I could be wrong. But I would not. I'm not just dumping Oswaldo, especially if he could potentially play third base for you next year and win that spot. But guys, as of right now, it looks like the Yankees are not going to add a position player. Should they? Maybe. But as I said, I'm not totally against the idea of a battle, especially if that means that Cabrera or even Oswald Peraza, former top 100 prospect, if he could get an opportunity, a long-term opportunity. Let's also talk about what they're projecting, what Curry is projecting the New York Yankee outfield to be. He has Bellinger in left. He has Dominguez in center field. This hasn't been confirmed by the New York Yankees, but this shouldn't shock you either. Dominguez has played the majority of his time down there in the minor leagues in center field, not so much in left. And Cody Bellinger, Aaron Boone just said about Bellinger that the guy is more than open to play anywhere, to play wherever the team needs him. Belly is open to whatever the team needs. So tip my hat to Cody on that one. I'm excited to see what he does in his first year in the Bronx. Yankees also need some bullpen help, I think. At least a left-handed pitcher. I hope they're not done, and I hope they're not totally done. If you're done adding at least some bats, okay, I guess I could accept that. But you can't be done adding bullpen pieces. We need at least a left-hander. Tim Hill, we've been hearing. Andrew Chafin, heard a couple of times now. Curry mentioned Chafin, so there is that. I guess when there's some smoke, there could be fire. So we'll see. That wasn't really a great thing to say considering what's happening in California. And I hope if you're from California and your area is being affected, I hope you're safe. I hope you're okay. Praying for you guys. That it's terrible what's going on out there. Say a prayer for them, honestly, because it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But are the Yankees done? We'll see what happens. Jack Curry thinks it could go either way. So that doesn't make me feel good about it. It's funny, last week, it just seemed like the Yankees aren't done. Well, this week, it seems like the Yankees are done. Damn. We'll see, though. I just hope, as I said, I could live with them being done by not adding a position player. Peraza, I do have a soft spot for him. Anthony Volpe has been given the biggest leash in the league. And he's a great fielder, but so is Peraza. Peraza's a great fielder too. I bet you Peraza could put up the same numbers that Volpe put up defensively if given a full year. I bet you he could. Maybe I'm crazy, but let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.